All right. Hey, Ripoff. I'm gonna do some pre-work warm-ups. Haven't sculpted in a while, so I want to get some of that mojo going. I want to do something I haven't done in ages, and that is sphere, sphere, sphere. I am gonna do sort of a portrait from a sphere. Okay, make polymesh and now time to dig through the ugly phase, as somebody put it once. Hey, Riola. So it's funny when you're starting things off from like a sphere or something that's not a base mesh, because it just looks absolutely horrendous, and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna make anything with this? And you gonna. Oh yeah, draw. What is it? Yeah, draw. I want to do 85. There we go. Look at this, beautiful. This is a work of a true master of the craft, you know? I can leave it like this, it's just optimal. It's like, I swear I know what I'm doing. I need the... That feeling when by the end of this is gonna look actually attractive. We can do it. Split, unmasked. Geometry. Let's dynamesh this thing to something more. Too much. Let's dynamesh like this. Yeah, better. Sculpting is something that I would always recommend to people to try out, because if you're gonna Learn anatomy. No faster way than just learning it from every possible angle. Give myself an opening here. Append. Subtool append a cylinder. For now, that's gonna just be a placeholder. Scale. Ah, shit. Edit. Undo. Edit. Undo. Transform. Activate symmetry. That'll do it. did I make the sculpture I posted there recently? Yes. That one, however, was done built from base mesh. This is right now a more return to my origins, where I feel like just taking a sphere and just going to town on it. Okay, let's and center, bam, 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 bam. A little bit higher. That's right. Okay, draw. I have been on and off ZBrushing for about 20 years now. It's always been a hobby, but it's a hobby that I do love and go back to pretty frequently. I need standard. Like this. Okay. Now this. Okay, let's remove this now because I don't need the. And then let us just dynamesh this real quick. Why is okay. Okay, geometry, dynamesh. Actually, I can raise it a little. Give myself some. Okay, now. Hey, kuya. I'm doing some ugly sculpting. Haven't done the whole take a sphere and just make stuff in ages. And yesterday I came up on some videos of people doing that. I'm like, oh man, I miss doing that. So here I am being a masochist. So now let us line up some shapes. The plan with this thing is to make a 3D printable bust of the Woodborne. That is my current idea for this. I want to do like a cool, highly detailed like bust that I can have for my table, that I can print like at half size, so I can really go nuts on like the details and everything. So that's gonna be cool. Because right now, after seeing the results of Ali and Lisa test printing, yeah, I'm a little hyped. And like I know I have about 50 sculpts that are works in progress, but hear me out, 51 is a bigger number. Plus, I want one of them that doesn't have like a really, really intense facial expression, and something that kind of where I can justify a more neutral one. Because like I've been sculpting so many smiles that and like screams and shit, where it's like, you know what? I just want to do one where it's just kind of like, just looks into the distance all forlorn and shit. And who better to do that than a goddess of death and winter? Geometry, right. Edit, undo this one. Where is the thing? Give me the thing. Thank you. Thank you for the thing. Now, label up. Z add. One of these days I'm gonna learn and actually remember the shortcuts for Z add and Z sub, but this is not that day. This is definitely not that day. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch more Pavlovich and just one day, you know, be like, hey, I actually remembered this time and it's stuck. Because most of the stuff you learn in ZBrush is like you learn it for a day and that's it. After that, your brain's like, it's all been a dream, buddy. Discarded information. I know that there's like, oh no, it's listen, it's not that I need help. Like generally, I know what I'm doing. It's like, it's just basically small shortcuts and stuff like that, and like, you know. But for what I needed to do, I'm already quite versatile in those things. I have a workflow that works. It's just, you know, there's like some weird little shortcuts that, you know, you usually stumble upon a Pavlovich video and you're just like, wait, it can do that? And then you're like, oh, hell yeah, I learned a new thing, you know, for like 5 minutes and then it forgets. Where is it? Lightbox. No, wait, what am I looking? No, wait, what am I looking? I'm looking for the brush. Brush, yeah, that's the one. The smooth, stronger. Just sometimes you just want to nuke a thing, you know. It's just like, and nothing does it better than smooth, stronger brush to get those transitions running. Okay, so. Clay buildup, yeah, alright. Oh yeah, let me just brush, load brush. Where is it? Geo. God, I love this brush. Not mine, but oh boy, so good. If you want to define some forms, GeoBrush is just insane. Also really good when you're trying to kind of prep a thing for print and you want like really nice sharp carvings and like splits on like, you know, between shapes. You just carve it in with the GeoBrush. Thank you, Dubsy. Yeah, ZBrush is so fucking good for like those sharp transitions. It's like it's basically it's damn standard, like just on absolute steroids. Like my god, this thing is juicing. Okay, let's see now. Oh. Every time I do these, without just starting from my base mesh or something like that, I just start missing working in actual clay. I used to do that a lot. Clay, all kinds of other materials. Like I used to be like a real life sculptor, like not a digital one. I mean, same shit, but like especially now with 3D printers, it's the same shit. But still, there's something about getting your hands dirty with clay. Hey, Mark. My day is going great. It's a bit drowsy. That's why I actually had to start up a warm-up stream. Because I think it's the weather outside. Like, the older you get, the more you're bothered by a single cloud in the sky. Except this time, it's not a single cloud in the sky. It's a whole lot of fucking clouds in the sky. So here I am coping. Getting my creative juices running. Rotate. Just. One thing is, the more you do this stuff, the more you repeat it, the less searching there is. The more you kind of get used to, all right, like this has to be here and that has to be there. Because you've done it so many times, and then you've kind of discovered what wasn't clicking before. And then just it just clicks. Have I tried sculpting in VR? I haven't. It's something that I would love to, because it feels like that would completely remove the one issue that I used to. Well, I don't have that much anymore, but one of the issues that used to bother me is that ZBrush's interface isn't like physically accurate. Like, you know, you kind of had to mimic like a specific camera distance in order to be able to work in perspective, while at the same time having what's it called, having strong enough idea of, you know, that the thing you're sculpting is a good representation of what it's going to look like in reality, you know. Then later they resolved it also by adding a physically accurate renderer that you can use to check, which Redshift has helped me a lot. It is flawed, it is messy, but yeah, it was something that was added into the program eventually, you know. And yeah, sure, you have to pay for the subscription for it, but I can make pretty pictures of my stuff then, you know. Can make a pretty turnaround. Hey, it's good. Oh, all is great. Doing some morning warm-ups because I've been having problems waking up today, because it's kind of one of those 7,000 clouds in the sky, and I'm not getting any younger, so I'm starting to feel that. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that weather weighing hard. Am I in the US? No. Croatia. The good old Balkans, just kicking back and doing my thing. How long does it usually take me to finish up pencils for a 20+ page comic? Like, depends when if I was doing a 20+ page comic, because nowadays I don't do things that way. I make graphic novels, but generally for a 20-page comic it takes me roughly 20 days. But that's not pencils. That pencils, colors, the writing, and all the basically everything, you know. But I have exited that kind of a process because I don't work for anybody anymore. I work for myself. So now I make graphic novels. I paste them out. But generally I make about, let's say about 300+ pages a year, not counting everything else. because I do a lot of stuff these days. I'm a busy boy. There's nothing scary about drawing on a computer. Document. Let me just increase the size of this thing just in case. Resize. Yes. Control N. Right now she's looking less like Woodborne, more like Piccolo, but we are going to fix that. Dodge! Any advice? Time yourself to speed practices. At the end of the day, one of the very important abilities for a comic creator is to understand their own speed. So for that, you gotta time yourself, and for that, you gotta understand that deadlines are important. So you are sometimes going to have to cut down on your quality in order to meet them. Now, how you cut down on the quality, is an art form of its own, because you don't want it to be obvious that you did that, so you do some fancy bullshit around it, you do some selective backgrounds, you do a lot of cool stuff. Why is there weird? You have to, like I said, you have to know what your limits are. You have to know your baseline, and then after that, it's basically you practicing every free moment that you get so that you can increase your speed, because the speed comes from reducing the need to look for references for everything. It comes from faster decision making. So, in short, experience, and experience is fastest stockpiled to some hardcore practice. Exactly. It's no longer Piccolo Rick stage, is Piccolo Richard. And like even the thing that I'm doing right now is effectively an exercise, because it's important to do these practices for me, because through this I also refresh my knowledge of anatomy. I practice the nuance of shapes, of shadows, of everything, and that's how I improve. That's how I get faster. Back in the day, it would take me much longer to get anywhere near this stage of it looking, recognizable as a character, as a person, because I would spend more time fiddling. Now, practice enough, and all of a sudden, you're not messing with the small things, because now you kind of know where they are and how they're gonna look. So it helps, you know. Like, and the way you do it is basically you go through those mistakes. You know, basically the way you improve is one mistake at a time. In order to get to this, I've done, hell, Squio here knows, I've done a buttload of these sculpts where it's like, you know, it's rough, it's weird, it's wonky, it's uncanny valley for days until you figure out what's making it uncanny, and then you fix that, and then there's more stuff that you can improve, and then, you know, you do that enough time, you fail enough times, you suddenly know where the mistakes are, you know where the traps are. It's like playing a video game, you know. Play a level enough times and you know everything. You know the spawn points, you know the traps, you know every single thing. You know good cover spots. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same mechanism. It's learning by mistakes. Now, you know, whenever you can, try and learn through other people's mistakes. But at the end of the day, you're the one who are going to have to do your own playthrough, and you're gonna have to make your own mistakes and figure out that, you know, one person's tactics won't be as effective for you as something that you may end up doing. You know, so there's also a path of self-development in it all. We all learn and improve one fuck up at a time. Trust me. That's not a bug, it's a feature. In fact, more than that, it's a mechanic. No. Right. Hey, Henke. By the way, Henke here is the man responsible for those cool 3D prints that I've been showing off. And there's gonna be plenty more of them. I am going to drive this man positively insane. It's gonna be amazing for me. Hmm. That would require a stupid amount of space. Even the one that we're printing right now, the Ali and Lisa one, is like half a meter tall. Like it's just that is a large statue. Like what I'm doing right now, my end game with this is gonna be like half a size, but like that's because it's a bust piece. Like it's just head, shoulders, a bit of like front here, and then like there's gonna be like a decorative element around it. Subtool. Append. Let's see. Cylinder. Geometry. Cylinder. Geometry. Divide. Divide lower. Zoom. Geometry. Modify topology. Mirror and wall, just in case. There we go. Of course, it went off to the side. Build a bum. See ya, Christina. ZBrush. This is ZBrush. Go back to my room. Is ZBrush 3D sculpting hard to pick up if you're coming from 2D only? Not really. It's just something that you study in steps. You start with the small concepts of, hey, here's a sphere, start sculpting, understand what the brushes do before you start understanding other stuff. It's kind of one of those things that I like to call you learn it one tutorial at a time. You don't try to absorb everything ever, because if you try doing that, you're just gonna get overwhelmed and there's no point to that. Hell, even to this date, I don't think I've ever used about 80% of the program, and I've successfully worked in used it in professionally in a lot of stuff, from video games to comics to just kind of like hobby production. So it's definitely one of those things that you can just kind of learn. Okay, what are you doing there? Fuck off. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I like sculpted eyelashes. It's just a matter of preferences. I like them because they cast shadows. You know, it's one of those things. Now, when I sculpt eyelashes for printing, it's just kind of like a simplified shape, really. It's nothing overly detailed. But the upside is like it's very easy to kind of edit those out. Am I okay with fans, people commissioning those plushies of my characters? Yeah, sure. In fact, if you ever make something like that, just show it to me because I can share it because it's cool. Did I find that sculpting improved my anatomy knowledge? On fucking steroids. Because like nothing will teach you anatomy better than handling it from literally every angle possible. There's stuff you just never really draw. There are angles you never really tackle until you just kind of need it, and then you realize you don't know shit about it. Speaking from experience. And then, after you've sculpted it, all of a sudden, it's a whole different ballgame. Okay, now I need strap a snapper. There you go. I need alpha. I don't know, generate alpha because the program is stupid. Alpha import. Open. Now, alpha flip V. Then I need brush modifiers. I need to get the strength multiplier to about 3. Now I need stroke, curve functions, curve modifiers. There it is. Size, this, like this will go. Okay, now. Yeah, that's the standard thing. Like you, doesn't matter how much you draw a thing, you usually are going to still draw it from just the cool angles, and then you realize the uncool angles, you don't know shit about them. And then you're like, ooh, and I have to draw it from that angle, you say? To shreds, you say? Just like, damn. Every time it's a harsh reminder, you know? Ooh, damn, Nightbot. Split hidden. Now, this one. Modify topology. Mirror and weld. Bam. Transform. Activate symmetry. This is too deep. Now, one of those very specific things for 3D sculpting is you definitely don't want to try and finish the thing on the first run. You can be an absolute god at it, but most of us common mortals will have to take a few sittings because of that age-old problem where you just kind of stare at it for too long and stop seeing the mistakes. So, yeah, those tend to be a problem. And the best solution to that problem tends to be, you know, stop, do something else, come back to it at a later point. Maybe in an hour or two, maybe in a day, maybe in a month, maybe forget completely about it, and then one day be like, wait, I was working on this. Oh dear. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bada, bam, bada, bam, 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 bam. Bam, badam, bam, 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 badam, bam, bam. Funny thing is, I'm actually planning when I get back to finishing the Meryl sculpt. I'm actually gonna make a 3D printable file for her sunglasses and for her horns. Because recently we had some really good successes with cosplayers using Buffett's horns for her cosplay, and the results were fucking amazing. So I figured, well, since I'm sculpting them already, the easy part is basically to just kinda just do a basic shape preparation for the base of it, so that people can like staple it onto a freaking hairband or something, or glue it on and just go nuts. So that's what we did with the first one. Tried it out. Turned out really fucking good. So the plan is to just provide more of them. Why is there a J in my first name? I I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom and dad. Probably because it's a Croatian name. It's there to fuck with everybody. It's there to make American speakers' lives miserable. Who's your favorite artist? Uh, I love this guy's work. Who's got? Uh, my favorite moments on the convention. Ah, I learned how to pronounce your name. Your longtime friend told me. Oh, goody. Let's see how this goes. It doesn't go well. But hey, it's never not funny. The name's not hard to pronounce for Germans. Yeah, but Germans though. It's just like the how do you fucking spell health insurance? Fucking go and break an American's mind with that one. Holy shit. Ah, man. It's so funny when I first saw it on a local health insurance thing. It's like there's also a German saying for spelling for it. I'm just like, sweet, merciful Mary, Mother of God. That's a lot of letters. No, that's a life insurance, but close still. No, they use the Krankenversicher and something something, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah. That's a that's a few letters. It's like 20 something letters. I'm just like, god damn. Brush strength. Let's go to 2. There we go. Still, somehow it's the Slavic words that tend to be just the worst for Americans, because like it's just a bunch of consonants just having angry sex, and the problem is literally every single one of them. They see it and they read it the wrong way because the Slavs read it completely differently, like oh my god, differently. Yeah, it's so easy. Come on. It's just a piece of cake. Also, people over time will like learn how to say my name, but my last name is just like no, I don't. It does not compute. My funniest moment is like recently I've published for a preview of my novel that I'm writing, right? And I hired a professional author and a novel reader, audiobook reader, right? To do a reading of it. And me provides an audio file of pronunciation of my name. People, I finally understand how to pronounce my name. Me. Listen. Like, she tried, and that's the problem. Is like with my name, it's just the best you can do is try. The rest of it is just it's just Lovecrafty and gibberish. Don't worry about it. And that's not, me saying anything against her work. It was amazing. It's just kind of like I just have one of those names. This is why I always tell people, like, I really don't take it personally. Don't worry about it. And then they keep stubbornly going, like, yes, but I really want to learn it. I'm like, no, you don't. Yes, I'm something of a writer. At some point in my life, I decided I wanted to do arts. They asked, what arts? Me, yes. And I love sculpting here this way. solves one problem, one of my own personal pet peeves with 3D sculpts, where especially when you see like a highly produced statue, and then the hair is just a bunch of parallel noodles, and you're just like, oh man, just kill it with fire. You gotta have intertwinings. You gotta have strands kind of crossing paths. Like there's ways to do that without, making them a thing that just loosely hangs, so you can actually, do the whole casting and molding and stuff like that. But like, you gotta put some effort to that hair, cause like, God. Ah, step on sage. No, you do not step on sage or any other plant. Stop it. They're planted there for a reason. Let the nature heal. Bam, 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 bam. This is the inevitable finale to every one of my streams. Like somebody pulls the question of the name, and then here we go again. Klaatu Barata necktie. And now we're all in the Deadite country. I know. The day the earth stood still. I am a very, very, very educated man when it comes to old movies, and not because I watched the Keanu Reeves remake. Exactly. Have I seen Legend with Tanker and Lord of Darkness? Oh yeah, fuck ton of times. That was my generation's Lord of the Rings. Solo. Do I have a Discord? Yes, but not any of my own. I just jump on other people's Discords and just wreak havoc. I jump in and just like, hey, I'm saying Japan and I'm about to start some shit. That's me. But in all honesty, like I've just no patience of dealing with my own Discord. That sounds like a whole lot of hassle that I'm just not interested in. Brush. Say Japan, yes, exactly. No, I'm the same. Like I got like a few people with whom I communicate once when the planets align, and that's about it. Now I do have an excuse, at least, I got a writer artist wife, so I'm at the end of the day I can always go like, well, actually, I'm really good at it. I'm hanging out with artists all the time. And it's not a lie. So, But I do drop into, a few discords with some fellow artists. Like, it's fun. Rest of the time, though, I just kind of hang out playing games with my Destiny squad. And I was about to end even that, but then Destiny went like, yo, we're doing a fucking day one contest for do dungeon. And I'm like, God damn it, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Also, every Destiny player. Okay, so her. Consistent artist trying to work. I've actually never played this, and do have a second one though. If you have the second Destiny, you don't have the second Destiny. So yeah, that's a thing. Let's say that the game had some questionable decisions made along the way, and like if you've been playing it since day one, from Destiny 1, and you had the chance to truly enjoy all of the content and actually understand the story, it's a great game. If not, fucking run. Because that game has no onboarding function anymore. There is no way to just kind of jump back into Destiny. It's like, I'm gonna catch up on content. Good, you did. We erased it. It's just, there were decisions made. It was I love the game, but my God, like I love the game because I have the luxury of loving the game. You know, it's not something everybody can say, because you know, it's like if you weren't there from the beginning, it's peak Joker moment. You just wouldn't get it, you know. Man, sorry, it's a bit of a sore spot. Never in my life have I seen the game so determined to fucking bury itself. peak leadership decisions, you know? Just good stuff. Wait, oh, hold on. Edit, undo. No, I need this one. Transform, activate symmetry off. No, offs. Hey, them. Not even that. Like, there's literally no jumping back in. There's just jumping at a point, you know? So how'd you get to that point? Who the fuck knows, you know? Have you considered watching this 10+ hour lore video explaining it? Because that's the only way you're gonna fucking get it. There's just some piss poor decision making on their part there, and it's so funny when you watch a game that over time, you know, you lose some players, but you know, usually the other games of the sort, you know, or fucking live service, your MMOs, they're like, well, you know, we're still getting new players, so that'll replace them. Destiny was like, I think we don't want that. So here we are. One of my absolute favorite games, with just the most boneheaded decision-making. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? I'm here until that ship either sinks or realizes that, you know, maybe an onboarding ramp is a smart idea. Let's see which happens first. Exactly. And trust me, Destiny may not have 40k lore, amount of lore, but you know what? It's got about 30k of it. Like, they're no joke. Like, that shit's got like fucking Warhammer type lore at this point. Like, not perhaps as much of it because, well, it hasn't been around that much. But given the fact that their entire storytelling for a while has been literally, hey, lore, you know, it's stockpiled. And again, coming from a place of love, I adore the game, but my god. It's the saddest thing when you're like, it's a game that I love. Oh, it's a great game. I can't wait for new content for it. Oh, would you recommend it? No. Yeah. That sucks. Hey, Punisher. Paul McCartney will be devastated, yeah. All of his hope for the future just gone. For those of you not understanding the reference, Paul McCartney did a song for that game that at some point was just kind of playing on an alien jukebox on a trash planet. Just amazing. Money well spent. And the song's name was Hope for the Future. Look it up. It is just just the cheesiest of cheese. We are talking quattro formaggio of songs. We are talking cheese in the crust levels of cheese. Okay, like this is commitment to cheese, and we're here for it. See ya, Henke. All right, see ya, Mark. Is it the Woodborne printable sculpt we're seeing here? Yeah, I'm gonna do like a printable bust once this is done. Like there's also going to be a bit of an expression to her and everything. Right now it's just a sort of a default what's it called uh, symmetrical, but we are gonna break that at a later point once all the elements have been assembled. And she's gonna be like looking to the side, and like I have this idea where I'm gonna probably kind of do one of the head wings is gonna be like a regular wing, but the other one is gonna be the bony one, so I can kind of do like this transition where it's gonna be on one side she's gonna have like the like bones, but on the other side it's gonna be like, you know, maybe like some spring elements or something like that. We'll see. It's sort of like a framing. Obsession with the second verse. Where the queen? No. Where the queen and the Woodborne are in the fine print universe? Well, you will find out. In fact, you find out in book 3. Well, I mean, their usual home is already kind of like you've seen their location, the Shimmerwood, because that's currently where Lelia lives. It's kind of become sort of a refuge point for irrelevant gods. It's like, oh my god, it's all connected. Dun dun dun. Okay, so right now the face is ugly. Mostly because right now I can barely comprehend what I'm doing wrong. This is kind of a standard thing for me when I sculpt. Like I said, it you kind of lose track of proportions and you stop seeing your mistakes if you stare at a thing for too long. So, in order to do that, I'm going to do my usual solution for it, and that is, I'm gonna fucking quit. Sounds like a joke, but no, that's actually what I'm gonna do, because that's gonna give me some time to actually, get a clear view of what I'm doing wrong, and then I tweak it. That's sculpting in a nutshell for me, at least. Is a whole lot of I did a thing, now I give it a break so that I can see how badly I fucked up things along the way. So, yeah. But I can say with quite a bit of confidence right now that by the end of it, it's going to look exactly the way I want it to. Back in the day, that was a promise I wasn't really all that ready to make. But nowadays, yeah, got better. Kept doing it, kept grinding, kept getting better at it, and then got to the point where I can be confident about the fact that everything I do will go past the ugly phase and get good. Oh yeah, practice is the good old-fashioned grind. So yeah, I'm actually probably gonna just keep doing this on streams just for the fun of it. Just so that I have something that kind of progresses from nothing to the end. Yeah. File, save as. Let's go. Open a new folder. New folder. Woodborne. And open. And save. Oh, it's always funny to just kind of go back. And just turn it into a sphere. Aha! So yeah, that's gonna be that for today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for keeping me company while I struggle with some polygons. And I'm gonna be off now.